Conditional rendering. It's the most important concept in React. The appearance of React.js dramatically widened the opportunities for front-end developers in creating user-friendly interfaces. And when we talk about React.js, we have to specify the concept of conditional rendering. Hi and welcome. My name is Aditi from Data is Good, working as a data science evangelist. At Data is Good, we've trained thousands of students in our live classes and helped them make successful data science careers. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get all the updates and new content. In today's video, we are going to learn how conditional rendering of an element works in React. In React, we create multiple components which encapsulate behavior that we need. After that, we can render them depending on some conditions or the state of our application. In other words, based on one or several conditions, a component decides which elements it'll return. In React, conditional rendering works the same way as the conditions work in JavaScript. We use JavaScript operators to create elements representing the current state. And then React components update the UI to match them. Here's the agenda for conditional rendering in React. We'll begin with what is conditional rendering. Then, if-else statement with an example. After that, element variable with an example. Moving forward, we'll see ternary conditional operator with an example. At the end, we'll learn about short circuit operator with examples. We'll also have a couple of assignments for you so that you can also practice on your own. Our goal for this course is to explain how the conditional rendering process takes place in React.js. After finishing this video, you will get an amazing confidence about the conditional rendering process that takes place in React.js. Now let's understand what is conditional rendering. From the given scenario, we can understand how conditional rendering works. Consider an example of handling a login or logout button. The login and logout buttons will be separate components. If a user logged in, render the logout component to display the logout button. If a user is not logged in, render the login component to display the login button. In React, this situation is called conditional rendering. There is more than one way to do conditional rendering in React. They are given below. If-else, element variable, ternary conditional operator, short circuit operator. Now, time to understand what is if-else. It's the easiest way to have a conditional rendering in React in the render method. It is restricted to the total block of the component. If the condition is true, it will return the element to be rendered. It can be understood in the below example. Create a new file called usermessage.js. Within the file, we are going to create a class component using React Snippet RCE. In JSX, we simply return Welcome Dhoni. Now, export the user message in app.js. Output, Welcome Dhoni. Let's go back to the user message component and make some changes. Begin with adding a constructor using snippet rconst. Within the constructor, call super and then define state. We are going to create a state property is logged in and initialize it to false. In JSX, we'll add another message, welcome Sachin. What we want is a message to be conditional rendered based on is logged in state. If we are logged in, welcome Dhoni should be displayed. If you're not logged in, welcome Sachin should be displayed. Let's add if-else condition in render method. Output, welcome Sachin. This is because is logged in is set to false. If we change it to true, in the output, welcome Dhoni, we can see the message, welcome Dhoni is displayed. We might be thinking there's a lot of repetition and the render method looks crowded. What if we simply use the if-else condition on the message which is being displayed? That is, welcome Dhoni. So what could be the answer? Any guesses? Answer is no. If-else statements don't work inside JSX. That is because JSX is syntactic sugar for functional call and object constructor. Adding if-else statement within JSX is not valid. That is the reason. If-else statement outside the JSX and the entire return statement containing the JSX is placed inside if or else block. Now we'll understand better approach is second. That is element variable. In this approach, we use JavaScript variables to store elements. This will also help conditionally render the entire component or only the part of the component. We are going to declare a variable inside the render method. We store the appropriate element in this variable based on condition. Finally, we will return this message variable in JSX. Output, welcome Dhoni. This is because is logged in is set to true. If we changed it to false, in the output, welcome Sachin. Now this approach looks much better. And third approach is even more simpler. Now, ternary conditional operator. Benefit of using this approach is that it can be used inside the JSX. Within the render method, we are going to add return statement. How does it work? The first operator, this dot state dot is logged in, is evaluated to either true or false. If it is true, second operator is returned. In our case, div tag welcome Dhoni. If it is false, third operator is returned. In our case, div tag welcome Sachin. In our code, is logged in is set to true. So output, welcome Dhoni. This is ternary conditional operator approach. And this approach we need to follow probably most of the time. It keeps the code simple and readable. Now we'll talk about final approach. Final approach is short circuit operator approach. This approach is a specific case of this ternary operator approach that we've just learned. Either we want to render something or nothing on the browser, we make use of short circuit operator. For example, let's say if the user is logged in, we want to display welcome Dhoni, and if the user is not logged in, we want to render nothing on the screen. If the left-hand side of the operator, this dot state dot is logged in is true, it also evaluates right-hand side in our case, and JSX welcome Dhoni is rendered in the browser. However, if the left-hand side evaluates to false, then right-hand side never be evaluated, and it doesn't affect the final value of the whole expression. Output, welcome Dhoni. If it is false, then nothing is displayed on the screen. So assignment for everyone is, write a program to render the background theme. On click of a button, theme should change from white to black. So I hope you guys are clear with the conditional rendering in React. If you guys have any doubts, please do let us know in the comment section, and our Data's Good team is always ready to help you. With this, we've reached the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed learning about conditional rendering in React and also got to learn something new. In case you have any suggestions for us, please let us know about that in the comment section, and we'll try our best to revert to you and implement that at the earliest possible. Goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed yet.